It's 8:45 p.m. on a quiet suburban street in Dayton, Ohio. Inside a modest two-story home, 46-year-old Rebecca Lawson is setting the dinner table. She thinks her teenage son, Daniel, is in his room finishing homework. But tonight, Daniel has other plans. Plans that will shatter his mother's world forever. In just a few moments, she will stumble onto a horrifying truth. One that no parent ever expects to face. For weeks, Rebecca had sensed something was wrong. Daniel was withdrawn, snapping at small questions, disappearing into late-night online chats. Still, she brushed it off as just teenage behavior. But the truth was far darker. As she placed plates on the table, Rebecca heard faint whispers coming from the basement. Curious, she stepped closer. The basement door was cracked open, and Daniel's voice echoed inside. Rebecca quietly descended the stairs. What she saw froze her in place. On an old laptop, Daniel was in a live call with two older boys she didn't recognize. The screen was filled with maps of their neighborhood, crude drawings of weapons, and disturbing messages about a plan. Her son wasn't just talking. He was leading the conversation. With a chilling calmness, Daniel described how tonight was perfect, how he knew his mother's schedule, and how she would never see it coming. Rebecca's knees buckled. Her son wasn't the victim of some bad influence. He was orchestrating it. Fighting back panic, Rebecca dialed 911 from her cell phone. Within minutes, officers arrived at the scene. Their bodycam footage would later reveal the chilling details of that night. As they entered the basement, Daniel froze, his face pale under the harsh flashlight beams. On the laptop screen, investigators captured the incriminating chats. It was all there, detailed steps of the planned attack. Times, escape routes, and chillingly, Rebecca's name as the target. The officers handcuffed Daniel, as his mother wept silently in the corner, unable to comprehend how her own child had turned against her. During questioning, Daniel admitted it all. He had spent months plotting the attack, frustrated by arguments at home and convinced he could outsmart everyone around him. But he hadn't counted on one thing: that his own mother would walk in at the exact moment of his betrayal. The chilling moment Rebecca realized her son had planned, it wasn't just caught in her memory, it was captured forever on bodycam, showing a mother's face twisting from love into horror. In the end, Rebecca was left with scars no police report could ever heal. Trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to rebuild. And for Daniel, what began as a secret plan ended in handcuffs, an interrogation room, and the cold reality of justice. Because sometimes, the greatest danger doesn't come from outside. It comes from the ones we thought we knew best. This video was made for educational purposes only. This story is inspired by real-life true crime cases, but has been fictionalized for storytelling, educational, and awareness purposes. Any resemblance to actual people, places, or events is purely coincidental. I am not responsible for any harm, misuse, or consequences from viewing this content. If you found this story gripping, subscribe for more real crime breakdowns, turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next case, and share this video with someone who needs to see how close danger can be. This case is a reminder to every parent: always pay attention to the silent changes in your children, the late nights, the secret conversations, the sudden distance. They may look small, but they can point to something deeper. Never ignore the warning signs. Stay involved, stay alert, and never be afraid to ask hard questions, because sometimes love means seeing the danger before it's too late.